So today we're going to be doing some studies, some figure studies, some gesture drawings. I want to do studies from like videos so I can animate them because I'm really working on getting like arms and shoulders, and I feel like there's only kind of so much I can do just drawing like a static study. So I'm going to do some like in motion studies because like when the muscles turn and move around, you get like a whole different kind of like look sometimes. So I just want to be able to get there so that when I draw muscly men, I am doing everything as accurately as possible and getting all of the juice. So we have some studies. I mean, not just muscly men, muscly ladies too. Like, she's got great muscles. Honestly, I don't want to do studies from like just like the most crazy beefed out dudes, because I think that that's not really realistic, number one. Number two, it's like, you know, at a certain point it starts like it starts reminding me of those like cows on steroids. Like, what are those ones that have like the crazy beef that like, I can't remember the name of like that kind of beef, like the Wagyu. They remind me of like the roided out Wagyu cows. So it's like, I don't want to go like that far on my muscle studies, because like, you know, at a certain point I'm not like looking to like make him like into like, oh, what is it, a graveler or something. It's gonna start looking like a Pokemon. So we got some good references. So I want to make these like, I don't know, 30 seconds. Let's do 2 minutes. I feel like that might be good on stream since I'm gonna be talking instead of starting the pose over again. I could do lifting, but we'll just kind of do just general ones. I might do like some pose to pose studies of some of these. I really like doing the pose to pose studies because that it's a nice way to practice the forms and stuff. But we're gonna just be focusing more on like isolated studies, so like arms and shoulders and clavicles. So all of that good stuff. All of that good stuff. Tool properties. Propertatas. Alright. Yeah, this is good. It's so relaxing with this classical music. Hopefully it's the right volume. Let me just remember. It looks like it's the right volume. Yeah. Yeah, right. It's a whole balance, making sure everything's the right volume on here. And then I shift something and then it changes it for every channel, so I'm still kind of wrestling with OBS. Alright, so yeah, let's just do a normie brush. Alright, cool. So we're just gonna start with like our general gesture warm-ups. Doing them in Toon Boom. Right. Let's go. See, this would be a great one to do because we have 2 poses. But I mean, the nice thing about like any of these gesture drawing websites is like, if you really like the poses, you can just like, you know, open link in new tab. There are some good poses from here that I've saved for later. For my own fan art. For my fan art reference. I haven't posted any Baldur's Gate fan art, but I have drawn it. I won't tell you the nature of the fan art that I've drawn, but I have. I have been drawing it. It'll end up on the internet one day eventually. One dizzle. I do like the little timer I get on this website. Oh my gosh, this guy. Guy's just making some eyes. Alright. Maybe I wanna just canvas a little bit more mode. Got a lot of sass, this guy. Oh, seriously? I spent too long trying to figure some lines out there. Oh, this is lovely. So peaceful. I could try and play the violin one day. It seems fun. It seems also very difficult. But I'd be up for it. It's like you have to kind of keep it like at your chin. I mean, it seems doable. It just seems like getting the hang of it maybe is tricky. But once you do, ugh. Like when I've seen live music, seeing the violin players is like, or when I go see, like when I've gone to see classical music live, the violin just, man. We're probably just gonna draw one of these. Yeah. Good timing on this song. Right in that crescendo. I can't remember what her other leg was doing. What was her other leg doing? It's just on the other side. Yeah. There we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Vibes, man. I'm digging these vibes. Where'd she go with her other arm? Got her other arm like that. No. We have to draw this guy coming out of a box. Like, what is this pose? Wait, where'd he go? Oh, my buddy. Yeah, I was just thinking I might spend a little extra time on that one. Got a good arm stuff going for it. Like, gestures are good, but, you know, you gotta also do longer studies, too. You can't just... Man cannot live off gesture alone. Yeah, foreshortened legs, man. That's a whole nother can of worms. Mostly focusing on arms today, though. So only one can of worms at a time. Uno worm cans at a time. Yeah, I can look at this. Mm-hmm. Hey Mocap, how are you doing today? Doing good. Glad you're doing good. Oh yeah. It's been too long. It's like I do figure drawing on my own, but I haven't done like studies proper in like a minute, and I always benefit. It's like not only do I benefit in terms of comprehension, but then I also like want to draw more. Because I'm like, I understand all of this better. And then I don't do studies for a while, and I'm like, how do I draw anything? Psychological game. This song. I can play this part of this song. I learned it for like Halloween. Actually, no, that's not true. I learned it because I wanted an emo song to play. Because I can play a bit of Moonlight Sonata. And I have to learn a little bit more of Moonlight Sonata. But I just wanted another emo song to play. What I like about playing the piano, it's like really get into it. Like I can get into playing the guitar too, but like there's something about the piano where I can just really just lose myself, vibe out, and be emo. Okay. Playing or Switch, of course. I can only play the first part of the song though. Like, I think we're getting to like the end of the first movement. That's about as much as I can play. Because there's only a tutorial online for the first movement. Is that all that's here? Oh. Oh yeah, it's only the first movement. I mean, that's the popular one that everyone knows. Oh. Ave Maria. I'm not interested in getting a Switch 2, man. I'm interested in getting a Switch 2 5 years from now. It's what I always do anyway, so it's nothing new for me. But I am a firm believer of, like, don't buy something when it's, like, initially released. Even though the Mario Kart world looks really cool. It does look dope, but... I'm gonna stick with my Switch. It's not like I don't have games that I need to finish anyway. Tears of the Kingdom. No More Heroes 3. What else do I have to finish? I'm sure there's something else. One day I'll finish No More Heroes 3. I love No More Heroes, but I don't know. I think it's just when I was playing the third one, it was at a weird time for me, so I just kind of fell off. And then Tears of the Kingdom. I love Tears of the Kingdom, but it was so similar to Breath of the Wild. Like, I was just... You know, it's like on the one hand, it's like, of course they're not going to give you a new map to explore. But on the other hand, like, exploring the map was like kind of... At least for me, it was like kind of the main, like... part of the game that I like really enjoyed and got into. But that's kind of speaks to my gameplay tendencies. Like, for example, like I love Minecraft. I don't really play it that much, but when I have gotten into stints, it's like one of those games where I get into stints. And when I have, all I do is like I just make a map and then try and like just map out the whole thing. Just try and like make a map of the entire map. So I just kind of roam around. And every gameplay session always ends with me like dying and losing my map in a mine after like a few days of doing this. And then I'm like, okay, I guess I'm done. That was a fun session of Minecraft. But like, that's my play style of like an open world game. If you give me a game where like I have to make my own play, a big part of it is gonna be like making my own map. Just traveling and roaming about. So I was a little bit disappointed when there wasn't like that many new spaces to like explore. I mean, there was like the sky, and that's cool. But... and the caverns, although there wasn't like that much in the caverns. I did like some of the armor. I did like the kind of Second Life kind of quality to the game. I'll definitely finish it eventually. I finished Breath of the Wild, so I'll finish Tears of the Kingdom too. many have I done? I'll have to see how many I've done. This is intense. So cinematic. Like a video game cutscene, video game boss fight. But it's like classy. Or like a Zales commercial. What are the other? Diamonds are forever. Buy diamonds. Buy Zales. Totally reminds me of that with those like silhouetted people, like those commercials from the 90s. When you give her diamonds, she'll know your love is forever. Yeah, this is maybe starting to turn into a different vibe. Some sort of intriguing HBO Max series. Got the organ in there. Okay. Bam. Alright, let's see how many I've done before I keep going. I've done a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, I've done 10. Okay. I think we're good. 10's a good number. 10 is a good number. Yeah, trying to take my time. Because... Wait, what's going on? Oh, I'm on the color layer. That's fun. As again, I love gestures, but one does not simply gesture. We need to understand the anatomy so we can gesture properly. Because when we understand like how the muscles connect and stuff, then like that's our gesture. Becomes our new gesture. So we've kind of done a nice little hybridization of both. Cool. I'm feeling good. Feeling spiffy. Cool. So now something I do with my classes is I'd like take 2 of these and then like make them some sort of pose to pose. I'd probably take these 2, I'd have her start like this and then go like this but put a sword in her hand or something. Or I'd take these 2. I feel like that would be getting up animation would be pretty good. Or these 2. She's like playing her switch. I'd make her play the switch, I'd change her hand position and have her like kneel down. But or these 2 would be good. Actually, a lot of these really lend themselves. But that's not what we're doing today. Maybe we'll do that another day though, because those are such good studies to do. Like I always recommend doing them. I do them myself. I never tell my students to do anything that I don't do myself. So I know it's a good idea. I have to know it's a good idea first. I don't know why it's a good idea too. Okay, cool. See, how do these look mirrored? Actually, these look pretty alright mirrored. That's good. That's always the test. It's like, do they still work mirrored? And when they do, then you know that you're doing alright. Cool. Cool beans. Frio frijoles, man. Let's move on. So, these are... I'll just kind of put these around my canvas. I'll just decorate my border with them. I'm gonna do my arm steadies in the middle. Just put her right here. Over here. Yeah. Back from the gimme. Well, that's good. Getting swole. Getting those hamstrings hammed up. I've not been to the gym in a little too long, but I see it outside my window in my complex. And it's like, that's half the battle. One day I'll make it down there. Oh gosh, I know, I at least have to stretch. If I don't stretch, then I will feel like I'm falling apart. Like a frickin'... Oh gosh, no, I will definitely feel like very terrible if I don't at least do like yoga in the morning. I have to do. But I'm also feeling like I probably have to do a little bit more than just that. I had a long time where I did lots of gym, lots of kettlebell workouts, lots of martial arts. One day we'll do that again. I like the martial arts. Snap, crackle, pop, right? It's not the cereal. I know, same. I love stretching though. At least it feels great to do. At least it's enjoyable. Okay, gesture figures. They're not quite gestures, they're not quite figures, they're a little bit of both, but we spent enough time doing that today. So let's do arm steadies. Okay. Just have this last for 20 seconds. If these guys get, like, I don't know, a little too much, I'm just keeping them around. I'm not really going to do too much with them. What I want to do now is some of my animation studies. So this girl's got nice muscles. I really like her muscles because they're not too insane, but they're quite defined. So I probably... It is! I know, exactly. So that's some good stuff. It's like I want to do stuff where I can really kind of understand like how the muscles like have their kind of rotations and things like that with arms, because she kind of like poses instead of moves, so that's the one thing. I want to see how the movement happens with the arm fitting into the socket. Okay, well, not terrible. We might start with her, find a good moment of that. The sky is okay. I want to see the rotation, though. That's not bad. I do need to practice foreshortened arms. I don't know. he's a little too excited, to be honest with you. Oh, is she famous? She probably has more. The lean beef patty. Oh, lean beef. I thought you were just making a joke saying that's lean beef patty, but like, that's literally her name. That's great. Well, then let's see what lean beef patty's got, because I'm liking her muscles. And if you know, I think there's like worse things to say than calling somebody lean beef patty. In terms of like the objectification scale. But yeah, I guess that's true. Okay. That's not... I like what's happening at the beginning with the arm then getting extended. So we might study that, because actually that's probably pretty good. You know, honestly, like, over my head, I didn't even think twice. I didn't even think anything about it. I felt like it was in good faith. I would not think you the type to objectify nobody. I think it's the artist in me that's just like kind of so like, I don't know. I'm just so like tone deaf to a lot of this like muscly body stuff. Everything's like an art study to me. Okay. Let's see. It's like, okay. Okay. I kind of like the flexing of the back arm and then rotating it around, so I might actually kind of take that moment. Yeah, it's like context is key. It's like there might be a context where I'm like, ooh, but most contexts I'm like, huh. I'm like going into study mode. This guy's okay, but well, he keeps putting images over the actual weightlifting. So like, okay. And then he cuts. That's so annoying. Okay, that's not bad, but we're not like seeing the whole arm. I wish he wore a tank top. Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, that's how I almost have gotten in trouble a couple times on Twitch, because it's just like, I mean, using that site I was using earlier is fine, because this site, Adorka Stock, like has exclusively clothed models, but like quick poses does not, and I just don't even realize when there's a naked person right in front of me. If I'm in like drawing study mode, like the nudity doesn't register. Okay, this is all right. Very, you know, standard weightlifting. That's pretty good. I like that. That's a good up and out and down. Okay. Yeah, I could probably get something out of that. Okay, I could definitely get something out of that. I can see the gesture in that arm when he's pulling. That's good. That's good stuff. See, that's what you want to see. You want to see... Okay, go to the next one. Go to the next one. Oh no, okay, go back. Yeah, I can see that gesture. I can see that muscle connecting to that other muscle. Okay, cool. That's the kind of juice that you want. She's too far away. She's got great arms, but like she's a little too far away, even though she does have great arms. I wish she was just... I can make her more... No, I can't really make her more close up. Too bad. Okay, let's see. So who are we gonna do first? What arms are we going to arm first? Probably lean beef patty. Let's see what else she's got. Got some leg stuff too. I am gonna have to do a leg version of this as well, but I have like so much respect for people that are this fit, man. Like, I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to like handstand, do ridiculous things that like look like they're so easy, but actually, okay, that's not bad. Like that. Yeah. So I gotta get the back of the arms. We can't just ignore that there's a back of the arms. Let's see, is she gonna pose? She gonna pose? Ah, they cut to her posing. No! Okay, that's not bad. That's good. That's kind of like the other one, only we get the back, the full shoulder too. Okay. I swear. I'm like going for a study and they just cut to the pose. It's like, no. Dang. Ugh, dang, you know. You just see the balance too. Whoop. And there it goes. Whoop. Oh man. Me, like, all I see is line of action. These are pretty good. Okay. I think we've got better ones. Alright, so I'm gonna start with, like, one of these. Maybe with... I know. I can't even with that core strength. That's so insane to me. I wish I could make these shorts, like, a little bit lower, like the actual videos, but I think the shorts are better because we'll get more of a close-up. I wish she didn't cut. Okay. See, the thing is with, like, with building out arms like this and drawing them, it's like, I'm always thinking about, like, where's the gesture? No, I didn't mean to click it. Go back, Patty. Thank you for your service, Patty. Alright. Like, I'm always thinking about the gesture. Okay. Because there's just, like, the gesture and the proportions. It's too bad I can't see that part of her arm, but I'm gonna do. It's like, how do we, like, build around this? This is, like, kind of in the middle. Okay. Alright, that's a good first frame. Oh man, this is gonna be a really hard second frame actually. I think I won't go all the way. Just I'll leave it here. No, no, Patty. I wasn't trying to click it. I was just trying to... A little tricky with that being right at the end. I don't want to do... she hyperextends her arms just a tiny bit, that's why. I want to try and get right before, like right here, yeah. Patty. Help me, Patty. Help me draw better arms, Patty. See, if I had a friend like that to like get me to the gym, I might. Or she just like, this is like her life. I'd be like, okay. I'll come to the gym with you, Patty. Teach me your ways, Patty. She's just teaching me in a different way right now, that's all. Oh, a classic. Carmen. Yeah, I gotta do my best because it's a little hard to see. Since it's like blurry. do, 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 do. Okay. Oh man. There's a Pepsi commercial that uses Carmen and Beyonce's like singing in it. And I always think about that when I hear this song. It's like you hear something like that as a kid, and then that's it. You're cooked. That's the rest of your life. Now you can't hear Carmen without thinking about Beyonce singing about Pepsi. Okay, I'm actually gonna make this real quick. What's that middle frame gonna be like? Yeah. Feels like there needs to be like a yeah. Yeah. Okay, this is really where the juice is gonna have to squeeze. Okay. This is where I'm gonna like invent stuff. Yeah, because how would this roll over? This would just kind of gently roll over like that. I guess I could just take that and then over here. I feel so fancy. Okay. Feels Harry Potter. Okay, cool. And I'll have another one here. Yeah, this is feeling so Harry Potter. It's funny. But like, I don't know. It's like if Harry Potter was just like for more adult audience, like R-rated Harry Potter. I don't know what's happening. I can play this song too. I can play a bunch of parts of this song too. Oh my god. It's like I can't hear the song without thinking about all the cat lyrics that I like added to the song. I would sing this. I'd play this and sing this at my cat. She'd just stare at me. As usual. Many fond memories of her just staring at me. Like I'm the insane person. Not wrong. Not wrong, Nikita. No, very judgmental staring. I know for a fact, very judgmental staring. I'd expect no less from her. Very judgmental, always judgmental. But she loved me. Oh, it's okay. She can judge me as much as she wants. Did not spoil my enjoyment of my time with her. In fact, it just gave me more to enjoy somehow. That's cats for you. I gotta learn that last bit of the song. I don't know that last bit. I only know up to. song is this? So familiar. I know the name. Oh, yeah, I don't know. It sounds like oh my gosh, by golly, it's time for mistletoe and holly though, doesn't it? Yeah, it sounds like something else. All these old timey songs blend together. Boom, 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 boom. So catchy. Alright. Yeah. Okay. We lose a little volume by the end, so I'm gonna futz with that for a second, but I feel pretty good about this. This song makes me think of Bad Santa. I don't know if anyone's seen Bad Santa. I love that movie so much. It makes me think of like there's a couple memes and then Bad Santa. Yeah. It is very Looney Tunes as well, that's true. Quite Looney Tunes. Okay, I feel pretty good about this one. I think we can move on to the next arm steady. I'll set this one aside. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs, thumbs, thumbs up. Cool. Great. Let's put a peg in there. Arm steadies 1. Cool. Now we can move on to our second one. So I want to like focus on. I'll just loop it while I don't know if it'll continue. Oh, wait a minute. No. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, I want to do that. Because we get a nice gesture in the arms. Here, let me watch this whole one, see if there's anything else good. Because I want to get the rotational kind of quality of the forearm a little bit more. Not bad. That's pretty good. Well, that's such a good stretch. I know they're heavyweights, but he really looks like he looks like he's struggling. All right, I want to do this because I'm seeing some good stuff with this arm. There we go. So let's start at the beginning of the movement. Okay, start here. Yeah. Okay, anyway. Next. Drawing studies. Cool. Make that arm studies 3. Okay, 2. Like, I don't want to use GIFs because if I use GIFs, I won't be able to whatchamacallit. To pause things. As great as GIFs might be. Oh gosh. Oh no, the great GIF versus GIF debate. You're never gonna get me in that camp. It's a GIF. It's a GIF. I don't even know why people call it a GIF. But they do. They sure do. Not me. You're not gonna catch me calling it a GIF. The only thing that's called GIF is that peanut butter that I don't eat because it's full of sugar. A giraffe? Oh no. Oh no. Not calling the English language into question. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the fault of the English language. It's terrible. It does all this kind of crud, I swear. That's the fault of language, but English particularly. English is like the worst language to learn, I've heard, which I believe it so much because it does crap like that. It's like, good luck native speakers, let alone non-native speakers. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's the only reason English is the way it is. It's not because of anything other than it wants to incite arguments. Just so someone can be like, actually? Actually? That's the only reason why the English language is the way it is. It's true. I think you've solved it. You've cracked the code. So terrible. Oh my god. Well, Zuckerberg didn't invent the English language. He just invented other things for people to rage over, so at least there's that. Fortunately, we cannot credit that to him. Guy's got like muscles on muscles. Like, what does he do with them? Like, I understand having this many muscles if it's like something you use. You know, like if you're gonna like climb up mountains barehanded, then yeah, get all the muscles you can get, man. That's just smart. But if he's just doing this to do this, like, I don't know. Find a hobby where it's useful. That's what I say. Although, honestly, it's useful to me, so what am I complaining about? I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm happy. I have a model. He's helpful. He's helpful. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry I said anything. You do you, boo. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I've seen some swole, like older people, like, I heard this story about this one lady who, like, she had, like, terrible mobility, and, like, she just started weightlifting, and somehow she, like, got super muscular at, like, 80. Like, she just, like went to town and then somehow became like way ripped. So it can happen. It's not all over, you know, once you're older. Like if an 80-year-old woman can become a muscle mommy, then you know what, there's hope for all of us. I'm like jamming. I'm rocking out to this. It's dope. Yeah. This is a bop. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah. Oh. Okay, I think we're gonna move on to the next frame. That's a good point. That is a good point. Look in the mirror, still got it. You know, you always wanna say that to yourself. I mean, when I quit sugar, I lost a lot of weight that I never gained back. So I kind of just get by being like a little bit doughy from not working out, but not really having much fluff on me. When I work out, I'm probably gonna be like really stoked though. I'm gonna be like, oh man, I should have been doing this before. I look great. Instead of like just being like, yeah, I'm a little doughy from sitting. I wouldn't, maybe not doughy, maybe I'm just soft. That's all. I'm just soft. I'm just soft. I'm little and I'm thin, but I'm soft. Yeah, I bet you do sleep a lot better though. I know that, yeah, that's one of the things that I would do it for more than just the looks, is just being able to sleep better. I mean, I sleep pretty good, but not lately. Wah. Maybe that's like, this is the universe saying, hey, Lexi, you'll sleep better if you just do this. You just do this one crazy thing. This one weird tip. I tried this one weird tip and I slept better. The doctor's hater. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here he is. Okay, I gotta move him a little bit. He's extending his muscles. Okay. Yeah, he's already doing it. This is why I love animation. It's so fun making things move. I know, it's true. It's like the second you start flipping, you're like, ooh! It's happening! It's like me every single time. Like, sometimes if I'm lucky, I get it from, like, painting, or, like, the painting will somehow start coming together. But drawing and animating... Especially animating. Animating is the best. That's the best. I know! I feel like I'm magic every time. No, it's so true. I'm creating life! I mean, you know, I'm a woman, so I do have that option, but, like, I prefer this. I prefer this in this context. Oh, I don't know if you know this, Tom, but I found out like a month ago, like randomly after one of my classes, like a month ago, somebody messaged me and told me that Hugh Jackman used one of my stickers in an Instagram story. Like, he was like happy about a soccer match and he used like my little angel dancing. And I was like, oh my god. I like documented it for myself. Like, man, I don't know how to make money from those gifts, but they get around and I'm so happy about that. That was what they were meant for. They were meant to bring people joy like that. That one in particular was one where, like, after I drew it, I was like, or animated it, I was like, oh, she's so cute. Sometimes, like, you get that follow through right, and you just get that energy right, and you're just like, oh, how am I so charmed by this? Yeah, you gotta celebrate those wins. I do, because it's like, man, I can have a win and I can also have like just some poopy on my paper. Anytime I get a win, I really try. I really do my best to celebrate it. Oh, you know, I think you did watch me animate that one. Yeah, that's true. I animated most of those Bliss and Bella ones on stream. I still have a couple more that I have like part of that as part of that set that I've ideated on, but I just haven't drawn yet. So I gotta tilt my screen so I can see him a little better. There you go. Give him some context. I had one of those like robot poochie dogs that would play this song. Like, it always makes me think back to that when I was a kid. Never hear the song. Okay, I think that's kind of right, but let me watch him. Not bad. I also think of the game Psychonauts because there's a kind of like version of this song in Psychonauts. Cool. Kinda lean to it. And then I also think, oh, how can you not think of whatchamacallit? Pick of Destiny. I'm reminded of so many things when I hear this song, man. Song gets around. What? What? That's insane. That's insane that you haven't seen the Pick of Destiny. That's insane. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's insane. You have to see it. It's so funny. It's so good. It's a classic. It's like super classic. You have to see it. But I recommend finding a hard copy if you can, because I bought it off Amazon, like a rent-a-copy, because my roommate hadn't seen it a bunch of years back, like 2020 or something like that. She hadn't seen it, and okay, that's looking all right. And so I rented it off Amazon, and like they took out a song. So like when you buy these digital copies, you just cannot trust them to like have all of the content in there. And it is because like there's like a scene where they're trying to like get stuff to like go do a secret mission, and like the guy who's like running the store, like they can't afford anything, and they notice that the guy running the store is like all like conspiracy theory or something, and so then they sing a song about like, essentially they sing a song "Make America Great Again." I mean, it doesn't go like that. It's like, you know, it's not like pro government necessarily, but it's silly, you know, it's a silly fun song. Anyway, whatchamacallit, and they cut that out of the Amazon version of the movie. It was too controversial to be commenting on the freaking government in a satirical, funny way, because they're all a bunch of babies or something like that. They can't deal with a comedy movie or something. Anyway, so, and it's such a funny song, and it's just like, it's just a little song, but they take it out. You can't trust anything. I know. Well, yeah, you gotta get the special features too, for sure. But like also just not like missing out on actual content of the movie that should be there. I mean, you can find it on YouTube, but it's like, I bought this movie. I should have all of the I should have like all of the movie. So I have to buy a physical copy. I don't have a physical copy. But you gotta see it. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's a classic. Yeah, I think that should be fine. No. I gotta put music back on. Now I want to listen to like the Psychonauts one. I don't know if that would work on stream. Let's see. Maybe it will. The 10-hour long version. That's hilarious. Well, I'm not gonna let it play for 10 hours. I bet it's gonna just make me insane after too long, but... Okay. So I feel like this is looking alright. Okay. So I'm gonna... I don't know why this beginning sounds like cats. Is this the song? I don't know. Yeah, gosh. That's the kind of thing I do. Not with that, not with Final Fantasy, although I bet that's really good. I used to do that with the Gundam Wing soundtrack all the time. Cause like there's just some songs that were like really like focus in, really lock in kind of songs. Alright, cool. So I want to see like what's happening here. Okay, so... Oh yeah, that seems right. Okay, I'm gonna get this midpoint. Does it not go into the other part? It's just this. It's not the part that I'm even thinking about. Huh. No, no ads. Oh well, if I can't find the actual track. Yeah, I don't know the track. Psychonauts is so good though. I would play that again. I liked Psychonauts 1 so much. I don't know if I would want to play Psychonauts 2. I don't know. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't as good as the first one, in my opinion. For reasons that I probably would get into if I was doing a Psychonauts rant, but... 2 is great, though. 2 wasn't... It's not like 2 is bad by any stretch, any means. Time to lock in. Let's roll. You get the guitars going. Or, I don't know if you've seen Revolutionary Girl Utena, but, like, there's a lot of, like, hardcore kind of songs in that anime. And, those are really good. I would put those on and lock in. Like, just choirs singing about, like, the apocalypse and things like that. Makes you really feel like, yeah, I'm gonna get this work done. If you haven't seen Revolutionary Girl Utena, it is a very good anime. It's definitely a vibe. Just, it's a vibe. It's one of those ones where it's like everything is a metaphor encoded. The music is banging though. The music is so banging. Just one of those ones where it's like, it's anime history to watch it. You've watched Cowboy Bebop, right? I have to ask that first. I'm watching it with a friend and she'd never seen it. And like, she's in love with it. You haven't seen Cowboy Bebop? Oh my gosh, you have to. That's a treat. That's a treat to like watch it for the first time, honestly. Because like, it's just so good. It's just such a great show. Like, I forgot that there was a Netflix adaptation. Like, I'm watching it with my friend. She hasn't seen it. We're not really far through it, but then it occurred to me, oh yeah, there was a Netflix adaptation. And it's just like, I realize why I completely forgot about it. Because the show is just so good. It's like, just so complex with all of the characters. Like, there's a lot of like just a lot of cool storytelling, a lot of amazing world building that's so fabulous. I haven't seen Escaflowne, but I've seen Trigun. Oh, Avatar Last Airbender is great for sure. But you say again, so it's like, you know it's good. You already know it's good. Trigun is really great. I really dig Trigun. It's one of my favorites. I watched it forever ago, and it's so good. Trigun Stampede, they did come out with like a... They came out with like a new series of it recently, and it is good. I wasn't sure. I was like kind of, I don't know. I was withholding judgment. I wanted to watch it because I saw a lot of people talking about it, and I love the original so much. But it's not bad. It's pretty good. It follows the manga more closely because I don't think the manga was finished when they were making the anime, which kind of typical story. So like it makes up its own ending a little bit. I mean, it still works. It's great. It's so good. So good. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop is like one of those ones where it's just like incredible right out of the gate. Like the vibes are immaculate. The tone of the story is like so good. Like the characters are like so depthful, and yet they're like still playful, but there's so much going on with all of them that it's like it's really rich. It's a really rich show. The animation's gorgeous. It's like one of those great examples too of just how animation with backgrounds and background art that was like painted like traditionally just is so much better than most digital art. Like it's just it has a vibe, it has a presence to it. Like when I watched like Ghost in the Shell, I feel like I've said this diatribe, this specific exact diatribe like multiple times, but about Ghost in the Shell and how it's just better when they do it practically. But it's true. It's the truth. Just like has a presence to it when they do everything traditional. I mean, I'm always making a case for like human-made art, or just like, yeah, I mean, I was just gonna say all her art is human-made, and it's like, oh, forgetting about the year we live in. But it's like when things are made by people that are like really feeling something, you feel it too. That's what I love about art. But you feel it more when it's a traditional medium sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Sometimes you do. But yeah, and the music, the jazz, the fight choreography, just the choreography in general. It's not even just like all fighting. Like we watched this episode where there's this whole big chase scene going on, and like the choreography is just so good in the whole thing. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Is that for work? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's so good. That's so satisfying. I love that. Yeah, I bet. I bet you're like in crunch mode. You're like making it happen. That's so awesome. Alright, cool. We're gonna add some in-betweens. We may only have 2 animated arm studies today, but that's okay. I'm feeling good about these. Stretch. Yeah, thumbs up. Let's make her thumbs up like last the whole way though. Here we go. Yeah. This is so Howl's Moving Castle. Okay, yeah, we want to remember that. I remember that twisting at the on the underside of his arm. That's what I'm talking to myself saying. Oh dang. That's yeah, I mean that makes sense for like a 50-minute feature film to be just sprinting for months. That's awesome. Dog wisdom. This also reminds me of Pick a Destiny, because like the song where the other song, the song that the other songs, the other classical song is like mixed in as a medley with this song. It's so good. I'll send you the link to that song, Tom, so you can say it. Too good. I don't want to get in trouble playing Tenacious D on stream. I know how I've seen people's streams killed on the YouTube, especially. So I don't need that happening, but it's too good. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's a catchy one. If you think it's time to, if you think it's time to, if you think it's time to, control. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry if I'm in like lock-in mode. I'm quite locked in. I need like a little locked-in version of my avatar. He's locked in. We're both locked in. Locked in. Loaded. Paw Patrol is like 3D, right? Or like with animation supervising, like what does it entail? Is it like a lot of like making sure that the feet don't slide? I can imagine that's well, I don't know. You said that they have fail safes for that, so you don't have to worry about that. I would imagine that the like checking the animation for like 2D and 3D is like different. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. That makes sense. I mean, yeah, that's you want believable acting, you know. I know it's cartoons, but the more believable the cartoons can perform, you know, the the more that the audience can connect and all that jazz. I gotcha. We are the actors after all. Well, that too, yeah. The silhouette's gotta be legible and the performance has to make sense. That all checks out, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, no, I feel ya. Clarity is so important. When I worked at Hallmark, that was like the thing too. We were always like so very much like sticklers for clarity because like I mean Hallmark was a little different because it was like attention span was like a big like thing to consider. It wasn't like they're kids. I mean, kids and attention span is important too, but it's more like if they don't know what's going on, they're gonna click off of this animation. So like we only get their eyes on it for like 5 seconds, and so we have to like, or 2 seconds, so we gotta make sure that in that 2 seconds they understand exactly what's going on. So like slightly different purpose, but like absolutely, I know. It's the same thing with like preschoolers because they have to understand what's happening. That checks out. We don't want to confuse the children, we want to teach the children. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's very true. We had the same goals. And it's good because now like, you know, I'm very much a stickler with that with like my classes and students, and so they start to get that in their mind as well, so it's helpful. Good for everybody. Like, the more you can kind of think about the clarity of the silhouette of everything, the sooner you get that in your head, the sooner, like, you'll be cooking. I do feel like that's, like, half the notes I give. Like, on anything, it's like, up, silhouette, up. Like, this acting choice doesn't make... Well, honestly, it's like, it ends up being more mechanics. I give more notes on mechanics than, like, acting. I don't know, actually, I give notes on acting, too. It's all a soup of notes. Like, mechanics, acting. Like, yeah. The two also combine and meet. Yeah, exactly. You know, how do we do this in the shortest possible amount of frames, but the most frames that it needs to, like, be, like, fully, like, legible and, like, you know, really get the moment across. It doesn't always mean more frames, like, sometimes less is more, and sometimes more is more, and then knowing the difference is, like, that's the thing. I feel that hard. Okay, one more frame and I'm gonna have to call it. I have an appointment. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's all that stuff, all the above. Yeah, one of the things I'm always given notes on too is like pauses, like adding pauses. Because like it's easy, especially for 3D people, but 2D people do it too, where like they just don't like have a pause in between some of the beats where there would naturally be a pause or a rest or something, you know, like with music. I'd liken it to music. Just like it keeps kind of like undulating and sliding, and it's like no, it needs to rest. just give it some frames. Doesn't mean that you're just making it like, you know, stop or whatever, but it just needs to breathe. Well, you're focusing on like the whole picture of it too, you know. It's like when they can like lock in, like it's great. I mean, that is how I feel about some of my students too. Like, man, like they're like Seabiscuit, the way that they go after it. I'm like, oh my god. Like, how do you do this? Like, I want to watch you work. It's like so inspiring to like see what they do sometimes. I'm like, oh my god, how? How did you do that? I just want to like understand your process. I'm here giving you notes, but like, how did you do that, man? Alright. I do feel like this does, like, maybe want some more frames to really kind of capture the vibe a little bit, but I don't have time for that right now. So I'm gonna have to just say this is good enough. But I do feel like I got something out of this study, so I'm happy. I'm happy. I got something out of both of these studies. These arms. We did a lot of good stuff today. I'm really stoked. This was really fun. Let me make this big. Yay! We drew figures. We did arm studies. This was a lot of fun. Yeah! 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 Awesome! Cool! Alright, y'all. I'm gonna call it here. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. You take care, Tom. You take care, Arton. Whoever stopped by, thank you for stopping by. And we are going to do more art. We'll do more art either Friday or Saturday. We'll see. We'll see. My god. This is my life, just like then nitpicking. Just want this to feel like it's like pushing, you know. Anyway, I may game later on Twitch. Probably will. I'm like obsessed with that game. Anyway, I'm way too obsessed with Baldur's Gate. Anyway, but this is super fun. We're gonna do more stuff Friday or Saturday. I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do. We might do some like top-down drawing, to be honest with you. I really enjoyed doing that the other day. Yeah, thanks for chatting, man. I really enjoyed chatting. It was super fun. Always a treat. Always a pleasure. That's... I think. That's better. Alright. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna just play this out. You guys take care. I'll gotta stop futzing. I can fuss forever. Alright, take care, y'all. Have a good one. I will see y'all next